everyone, my name is Miss Megan and I am the Children's Librarian at the Five Forks branch of the Gwinnett County Public Library. Today I'm going to take you on a tour of the best section of the library, the children's section. There we have so many awesome materials for you like books, DVDs, and even graphic novels. But why am I telling you this when I could show you? Welcome to the Five Forks branch of the Gwinnett County Public Library. We are the second biggest branch in the system, which means we not only have a ton of space, but also so many books for you to choose from. This is the main area of the branch where you'll find our indoor book drop, as well as new books and audiobooks, and plenty of space to spread out on a table to study, to use one of our computers, or curl up in a chair to get started on the book you've been waiting on. Now, to make our way to the best part of the library, which is of course the children's section, we're going to have to turn right and head past our printer and our hold section. And here we are in the children's section. And we're going to start with the books for our youngest customers, which are our picture books and our board books. Now we have so many board books right now that we're currently storing them on top of our shelves, and these are books that are meant to help babies learn how to use books. But below them we have all of our picture books. And all of our picture books are organized by the author's last name, which you can find on the little tag called a call number on each book. Past our picture books, we have our picture books that are nonfiction, which means they are books about items that are real. And these are organized by sections. So we have dinosaurs, we have geography, we have history, and so many more. And you also can find these by the tags on the books, again called call numbers, and they will be organized by the subject and then by the author. Next are what we refer to as ABC books. So these are great books for when you're first learning how to read on your own. We have all kinds of books from Little Critter to Pete the Cat, Mo Willems, so if you love Elephant and Piggy, you'll find his books over here, and so many more. This next section is what we call read-alongs. So these are bags that have a book and a CD in them, or they may have what's called a Vox book, which is a book that will actually read to you. And so again, these are great for when you're first learning to read and you're able to follow along with the CD or with the voice that's reading to you, and it'll help you learn to read. This is one of our storytime areas. It's a little bare right now because of the pandemic, but eventually it will be filled with kids and parents reading and playing and listening to stories. This is our first chapter books. So this is heading into the actual kids section. These are books that are getting you prepared to read bigger books. So they tend to have chapters in them, and we have so many great books here, such as Bad Kitty. We've got all of the Magic Treehouse books. There's also Amelia Bedelia and so many others. And of course, the one and only Junie B. Jones. Once you've read and feel pretty good about reading first chapter books, you head into kids fiction. So these are again probably about 3rd to 5th grade. They are much bigger books, and we have all sorts of different types, from fantasy and sci-fi to mystery books, some horror, pretty much anything you would like. We can always help you find it. And if you walk around the back, we're now going from our kids fiction to kids nonfiction. And it's organized just like the picture books. We have different subjects. So for instance, animals, which are broken up into things like cats, dogs, birds, arts and crafts, biography, community, etc. And you may notice that the subjects are what's in called alphabetical order. So if you know the alphabet, you should be able to find your subject. And they also have those little call numbers on each book. This next section is one of my favorites. This is the kids graphic novel section. Now we've actually got 2 graphic novel collections. We've got one for teens and adults on the other side of the library, but these are specifically meant for kids. So if you're looking for Dogman, if you're looking for Big Nate, if you're looking for The Lunch Lady, or the Geronimo Stilton graphic novels, this is where you'd find them. We also have some collections that are on a specific series. So we have the Minecraft books, we've got American Girl. If you're looking for 39 Clues, it'll be over here as well. And we have what we refer to as the Who Was books, which are the biographies. They usually have a picture or a drawing of the person on the front with a really big head. Then we have our DVDs. Now we have quite a few DVDs and Blu-rays for you to choose from. Some are just for fun, some are great to be used in the classroom or for you to learn something. And last but not least, I want to show you one of our special collections, and this is our bilingual section. So all of these books have English and a second language in them. For us, we have Spanish and French, but I know in the system we also have Korean and I believe a couple other languages as well. Now let's say you're looking for a book. You know the title, you know the author, or maybe you just are looking for a subject, but you don't know how to find it. Well, not to worry. Let's go into the catalog and see if we can find a book. When you use one of our catalog computers, the page will look like this, and you're going to search or click the link that says Search Library Catalog. And this is what it looks like. At the top, we have all sorts of little tabs such as browsing and what's new, digital items, etc. But we're going to use the search by, and you can search by title, author, subject, keyword, all sorts of things. Now I know a specific book I'm looking for called Show Me a Sign, so I'm going to search by the title. And there it is. Now I wonder, does Five Forks have this book? So you can click on this button that says Available Now and click the Five Forks branch, and sure enough, we have it as well as several other branches. You also can click where it says Available, and it will give you a list not only of which branches have it, but also which collection and the call number. So let's see if we can go about finding this book on the shelf. So we know that it's supposed to be in the kids section, in kids fiction, so we're already halfway there. But the author's last name starts with an L. And remember, fiction's organized by the author's last name, so we'll find where L should be. It's right down this aisle. Let's see. We've got K. R, L-A, so we're getting closer, but we need to find L-E. Let's look over at the next shelf. L-O, whoops, gone too far. L-L, getting a little closer. L-I, try one more shelf. L-E, so we're looking for L-E-Z. So we have W, L-E-Z-O-T, and there we go. Show me a sign. We've found our book. So I'm just going to snag that from the shelf, and now we're going to go check it out. So we have 3 checkout stations in the library, and one is right in the children's section. So first things first, lay our book down and make sure we have our library card. And since we've got the card, we're going to scan it under that red light, and then on the screen it's going to ask us for our PIN. But wait, what if you don't have a library card? Not to worry, you can easily sign up for a library card through our website with the help of your parents. So under Find It, you're going to look for Get a Library Card. Click on that, take you to this page. In the big orange box, there's a whole bunch of questions that if you need the answer to, you can click on them and then click Apply Online. Now from here, you're going to see if you're not registered for library services, click here to register now. And of course it says if you're a child under the age of 13, you'll have to have a parent's permission in order to get one. So first you're going to select your branch. So we're going to put Five Forks. You'll put your zip code. Hit continue. It'll ask you which city. Hit continue again. And then you'll fill out this form. And then you'll come into the library, let us know that you signed up for a card, and we will give you your library card. Now that I've put in my PIN, I'm going to hit enter, and it's going to take me to the checkout screen. So what I'm going to do is take my book and slide it onto the white pad. And when it comes up green with a check, that means it's checked out. And it's going to ask me what kind of receipt I would like. I'm going to get a printed receipt, which will come out of the machine there. Some people like to use their receipts as a bookmark, and the receipts are important because it tells you not only how many books you've checked out, but also when it'll be due back. And you are all ready to go about your day. Now that we've finished our amazing book, it's time to turn it back in. So you may remember from earlier in the video, I showed that we had a drop box on the inside of the library, but we've also got one outside. This is great if you don't have time to come into the library, or maybe we're closed for the evening. So we're going to open the book drop. We're going to put our book in, and then we're going to close it. But have you ever wondered where your book goes? It goes here. So this is the other side of our book drop, and there is our book. So it comes in through that chute and lands in this container here, and we've decorated ours just to be extra silly. And we would take that book and check it in on one of our computers back here, and then either send it on to another branch if someone has a hold on it, or organize it so that it's ready to be shelved. And if you don't see us out on the floor, we are usually back here, again checking in items, organizing stuff so it's ready to be shelved, going through what we call crates, which is what we use to send books back and forth between branches when people request them. And that's what our crates look like over there, all ready to go for other branches. If we have an issue with a book, or if we just need to plan programs and do training, we're usually back here. Thank you so much for joining me on this tour today. I hope you learned a lot, and maybe you saw something you'd like to come in and check out. If you're ever in the Five Forks branch and you see me, make sure to come by and say hi. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye!